yourself because they're really heavy. The things weigh like 10 pounds. Be careful with that. So that's what I'm working on. Here's some of the art from the Greek gods. Love John Rocco's illustrations. My favorite one is probably the one with Zeus. Somebody on Twitter zoomed in and said, "Why is Zeus holding French fries? And can I have them?" Zeus is like, "No, they're my fries." Well, what's up with us? About a year and a half ago, we moved from our home in San Antonio, Texas, to right here in Boston. We love Boston. It's fantastic. There's me in my home office. There's the view out my window of the Charles River. It's not a bad place to write. The family is doing great. There's our 3 black cats. There's me and Becky, Haley, and Patrick, and Speedy the dog. And so we're really loving it up here. And this is the next thing that I'm working on, Percy Jackson's Greek Heroes. That comes out next summer. It's just like Percy Jackson's Greek gods, except with, you guessed it, heroes. So you will hear Percy's take on Hercules, Perseus, Theseus, all of those guys. I don't even know how you're going to lift this book, because it's even bigger than the Greek gods. But I hope you guys like it when it comes out. And the other thing I can announce to you is that maybe you've heard rumors, and the rumors are true. Next year at this time, we're going north. You will get to see all the Norse gods, Loki, Thor, Odin, all of those guys. You know from hearing me today, I've loved these myths forever and ever. Magnus Chase, you're thinking, that name sounds familiar. Chase, Annabeth Chase. That's not a coincidence, they are related. Now, how exactly? There's a little hint in Blood of Olympus of how they're connected. I'll let you find that on your own. They do exist, the worlds of Magnus and the worlds of Percy Jackson. They're side by side. Will they interact at any point? I can't tell you. But I can tell you that Magnus and his series are set right here in Boston. So you will have... The first book of the series is called The Sword of Summer, and it will be out this time next year. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And there's a lot of wonderful things happening today at the festival. I hope you get to see all the other panels. They look awesome. But before we adjourn, I do want to get to some of the questions that you guys left me. I read a lot of these. They're awesome. We can't get to all of them, but let's see what we got here. Okay, this is from... no, this is somebody. Who is your favorite god or goddess? Oh, wow. That's really hard. I'm going to have to say probably... This week, I think Hermes is my favorite. I like Hermes just because he's the god of so many things. He's like completely ADD. Yeah, I'll be the god of that too, and that too. I like that. I can get behind that. Question from Lady? Do you ever read fan fiction? No, never. I stay away from it completely. It's really, really kind of disconcerting to me. I mean, it's fine for me that people do it. I don't want to know about it though. I don't want to hear about it. For several reasons. One, I don't want somebody to come up later and say, "How did you got that idea from my fan fiction?" It's like, no. And the other thing is, it's just weird. It's like watching somebody try on my clothes and pretend to be me. You know, it's weird. Of course, then again, I can't even listen to the audio versions of my own books. Hearing somebody say my books out loud, it drives me crazy. All right, next question. This is from Justin. If you could go back and change one scene from Percy Jackson or Heroes of Olympus, what would it be? Everything? That's because a book is never done, it's only due. I mean, I look back on it now and I'm like, oh man, I would totally change that and this and that. There was one scene that we cut from The Last Olympian where the bully, Nancy Bobofet, from The Lightning Thief, comes back in the last book, and we cut it because it was just too confusing. Now looking back, I think I would put that back in because it was kind of fun. Why do Percy and Annabeth leave Bob? Well, if you've read The House of Hades, I don't want to give it away, but Bob's the main character. Yeah, well, Bob, you never really leave Bob. Bob is always in your heart. But it just had to happen, and it's the only way they could solve that particular problem. daughter of Hagen. Do you enjoy making us fans cry? No, Devin, it's just a lovely side benefit.